Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are joined by one of the rising prospects in New England. He is an amateur fighter. He is the New England Fights lightweight champion. He's the Wolverine, Jarrod St. Jean. How you doing, Jarrod?
I'm doing great, man. I'm feeling great. Yeah, I'm doing great, man.
So are you in camp right now?
I am actually. I am. This is, I believe, I'm a week and a half in right now. Yep. The official announcement. I've received word that I can tell you guys. Rick and Joe, I'm fighting for the lightweight title at CombatFC. I believe it's 8. I will be fighting Jojo Gonzalez, and it's gonna be a great fight. It's gonna be a great fight.
That's awesome, man. How did you get the call?
We were looking for this card with just the scheduling wise with the NEF before that. We were looking to get back in CombatFC. And it worked out perfect. We were just waiting for an opponent. We got one, and super excited about it. 6 weeks, we're about like five and a half weeks out now. So I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be a great fight, probably my toughest one on paper, and I'm looking forward to it, 100%.
That's awesome, man. How do you feel like your style compares to him?
He's very well in the wrestling department. He's I think a D2 or D1 college wrestler. We've seen that. I've seen that in his most recent fight. I haven't been able to see too much film on him. I would say with my resume, you can see a lot of my striking, more say. I do have some ground game, but I'm willing to bet he's gonna shoot for my legs for sure. He's a little bit shorter than me. That's what we're expecting. So we're gonna try and make some adjustments throughout camp, dial in everything.
Yes, sir. And who's your partners to help you spar and everything right now?
I got a lot of guys in camp, a lot of guys training, a lot of great guys. Kyle Pufall, Brody McDougall, Kyle Hill, David Burke, Ozzie Martin. My training partner who's also fighting, Nick Eldridge, Alex Bailing, Jose Pereira, Nate Grimard, Avery Poole. The list goes on and on. A lot of fighters in this gym, and a lot of guys helped me get ready. So couldn't be here without them.
Yeah, you guys definitely have one of the top gyms in New England. You guys are full of killers.
No doubt. Absolutely. Yeah, we're getting some, new guys on the rise. They're going out making statements. Some older dogs still going out making statements on some great opponents. So we're definitely on one of the up and coming gyms that people got to look out for.
For sure. And do you have any like pre-fight, rituals or routines that help you like get through the adrenaline before you step into the cage?
Not really. I mean, I feel like it changes for most of my fights. I feel like I've gotten calmer and calmer going into each and every fight. This one, I was super for NEF. I was super just mellow, relaxed, and calm. I wasn't like super amped up as I usually am. I just felt different for some reason. I felt super loose, super relaxed in a way I've never really felt before. So I'm hoping I can take that into the next one, stay loose, smart, fluid, and just stay smart with my game plan, striking, and everything that comes with it.
Like any particular artist or genre or any kind of music you'd like to have during training?
Training. We listen to a lot of Kyle Hill's music. I feel like so the later sessions, there's a lot of like this old funky kind of like I can't think of the time. I don't want to be like mean. Like I want to say like 80s, 70s, 80s music. It's got like a good vibe to it, so it kind of brings a good energy to the training sessions. In the mornings, it's a little bit of different playlists. I'd suppose I had Kyle Pufall or Nick Miles, kind of like what's popular, I guess, a little bit more rap. But they're all good music. Yeah, and just that's what's really going on in the training room for music.
And what's a daily routine for you like?
Right now, I just got out of my morning session from 10 o'clock this morning. It was mitts. Just wake up in the morning, hit my first 2 sessions usually. I think it depends. The schedule's pretty consistent for me, so usually I'll just keep it simple. Monday, it's like 3 hours of training in the evening. There's the beginner Muay Thai striking, wrestling, MMA. Tuesday, conditioning, jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai. It's not really in that order, but I'm training a lot these days. Wednesday is a lot of free roll, fight rounds, mitt work Thursday. So it's a lot of that same kind of just mixed in, a lot of MMA, a lot of jiu-jitsu, and a lot of striking and whatnot. So it's not really in that order. It's kind of messy with our schedule, but I'm training usually twice a day, long sessions, usually shorter in the mornings and longer at night.
Are you training like 5 or 6 days? How's your schedule?
I'd say probably 6 to 7 days. I'm trying to take like that seventh day off, trying to find that time to really recover for the most part. Kind of getting me out of the gym is a little bit hard for me mentally because I'm usually there a lot. But I'd say usually like 6.
Interests outside of fighting? Anything you like to do when you're not?
Not really. Unfortunately, I kind of gotta get the ball rolling. Gotta get a job at some point. So I'm trying to find that balance. But right now, just kind of just relax, watch some YouTube, watch some fights, play video games.
Yes, sir. What are your long-term goals in MMA?
Probably right now, I think I'm on the more of the tail end of my career as an amateur. Probably going to go pro maybe sometime next year. And probably take off from there. Just trying to find a little bit of a balance right now, especially with when I do plan on getting a job. Trying to find that balance between that and going pro, which would be for me. I feel like that change will be a little bit difficult, but long term, I suppose, really just going pro with it, having a good pro career, and just seeing where the journey takes me.
For sure. What lessons have you learned, from your previous fights going into this one?
Ooh. Train as hard as you can.
Yeah.
Don't look past anyone. Everyone's strong at something. And just try to prepare the best you can now while you have the time, compared to just kind of like mashing it in all the training sessions last second. If that makes sense.
Right.
You definitely try to get as much talking shop, if you will, with like a lot of your coaches and a lot of your teammates and whatnot. Just really trying to like spitball ideas and things like that. Really just trying to pass knowledge back and forth to each other, and just trying to kind of do that sort of thing. And just don't look past anyone.
Right. I seen you actually fight at CombatFC. That was 6 back in February. Yeah, when you got the second knockout, that was amazing.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's what put me on to you.
I didn't know much about that Thomas at the time, because like he was an 0-0. He was told he was came from a Muay Thai background. I feel it was Muay Thai kickboxing background, but we knew he was a striker, and he came to bang, man. He was fast, he was taller, and he just did not stop throwing. So I mean, I had a game plan, just entries, takedowns, and I ended up catching him on the chin, so it worked out. My training kicked in, so it really worked out.
So, has No So's always been your first gym?
No, I started MMA when I was 10 at BT Spiro's, formerly known as Spiro's. It's BTT Plasto now, I believe. Head coach was Dave Spiro. I found myself here back. I officially switched gyms to Nostos in November of 2023. I was cross training, I would say, for like a month and a half to 2 months. This is right around the time like when I was still in college at UNH. I was just driving back and forth, and I actually found myself cross training at another buddy's gym, Jake Pilla's gym at Gorilla Crew Fitness. I met Nate Grimard. Jake was like, "Hey, spar this guy real quick," and I was just like, "Okay, sure." So me and Nate went at it for a bit, and he was like, "Hey, man, you're pretty good. Come by Nostos on Saturdays to spar." And I was like, "Hell yeah!" I was like amped, and I got my ass beat for like a month and a half, but I kept my showing up every Saturday, and then I found myself there on my longer days at UNH, Wednesday, Thursday, and I was like, I have to be here if I want to take off from my career, and probably the best decision I've ever made.
Definitely, being that Devin's there and everything. How is he with him, especially?
He's just so knowledgeable. His just jiu-jitsu, the wrestling, his Muay Thai background. It's just the vast knowledge he has. Just learning from him is awesome. And not only him, all of the coaches that he has there too. My striking coach, Nick Miles, my wrestling coach, Ross Donner, another MMA fighter. they're all just super connected as a team, and they're all just super good at like communicating back and forth for game plans and things like that, and talking with with each individual fighter and setting things up with what's going on and things like that. They're just super good with handling fights, things like that, bouncing ideas back and forth off each other, and it's just a big family, and they're all super tight and super connected.
Do you have any MMA fighters that kind of inspire or you get influence that are currently in the sport?
Nate Gremard, for one. He got me to Nosto, so he's a big inspiration of mine. I look up to him a lot. Nick Eldridge, for one, he's a dog. He gets up like 5 a.m. super early every day, and he comes back in the evening, train, and you'll never see him complain about anything. It was right after, I believe, his first loss. It was on Saturday of NEF. He was like the first person I saw back in the gym on Sunday, and I was like, dude's an animal. Just almost a psycho to me, and I was like, there's nothing stopping this guy. There's a lot of great guys in the gym. I could go on and on about it. Those two stick out to me right now.
And come Sunday, man, after you've put in like all that time and hard work at the camp and everything, what's going to be your go-to post-fight cheat meal?
Oh man, oh god, probably like a big meat lovers pizza or something, or chicken fingers. I'm such a foodie. I have such like a gut. It's not even funny. I blow up pretty bad, I want to say. But I love food, so I'll just about eat anything I get my hands on.
That's about all I had for you today, Jarrod, man. Is there any sponsors or socials or teammates you want to shout out before we go?
My teammates, I listed you guys already, man. Kyle Poof, Brody McDougal, Kyle Hill, David Burke, Ozzie Martin, Nick Eldridge, Alex Baling, Jose Pereira, Nate Gremard. My coaches, Ross Donner, Nick Miles, Devin Powell, and Jim Mom, Carolyn Powell. They all awesome family, man. I couldn't be here without you guys. My family at home, mom, dad, I love you guys so much. My brother, get off your ass. You should be fighting soon. My sponsors, Mr. Q's Billiards, Gibbs Construction, Precision Crane, Riley Fierce Pierce, Olympia Builders, The Nest, Bar and Grill, Messina Landscaping, Nostos MMA, and Powell House Management. Thank you guys. You guys, I love you guys.
Jarrod, I appreciate the time, man, and I look forward to seeing you compete. That's going to be the 13th of September, correct?
Yes, it is.
Yes, sir. I'll see you then.
Awesome. Thank you, man.
You have a great day.
You too.